So what are those lies about fat? You've probably listened to countless diet experts. They've dazzled you with statements like, if you eat fat, you get fat. Sounds so logical, but it's both false and misleading. The fat you eat has nothing to do with the fat that ends up on your hips and thighs, or clogs your arteries and settles around your vital organs. That type of fat is called body fat. Body fat is manufactured by your own body from the glucose you've neglected to use for energy. So what is glucose and how do you get it? Every single carbs food you eat is turned into glucose. Every slice of bread, every carrot and celery stick, and every cake and cookie is turned into glucose. Glucose is liquid sugar. It's what your body likes to use for fuel. When you're ready to use your energy, you can't burn more fuel than you spend on energy. Your body can't store glucose, so if you don't use it, it's turned into body fat. To avoid getting fat, two things are important. 1, you can't eat more carbs food than you can use. 2, the more excess carb foods you do eat, the fatter you get. Truth is, our body was not designed for a carbs food diet. It was designed for a high protein diet. Till 40 years ago, protein made up the bulk of our traditional diet. Carbs food was very secondary, and it usually came from natural sources. They were carbohydrates the human body had evolved with. Evolution takes eons, not decades. The processed packaged carbohydrate foods that take up half the room in our food marts today is food our body does not understand. And it's not equipped to deal with it. It's unlikely it ever will be. Till 40 years ago, a diet was something doctors prescribed for sick people. No one in their right mind would have dared to mess with our traditional diet. Counting calories was unheard of, and why would you bother? Most people were slim and healthy. So what changed in 40 years to cause an obesity epidemic? Was it fast food or too many baked products? Was it too many cakes and cookies? The answer is no. All those foods were available right through the 60s, 70s and beyond. The food that caused our obesity epidemic was the new foods we began to store in our pantry. It was the new food we put on the breakfast table and the new food we began to serve the family for dinner. But the biggest change we made, we began to diet. If you would like to know more, you'll find another free video on the link below. And hey, thank you for listening.